Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. Welcome to today's Pick a Card. So today we're going to be asking Spirit, what are your hidden gifts and abilities? We are all special. We are all gifted. We've all been given talents and gifts. So this is going to be all about what Spirit is going to share with you, a reminder of the gifts that they have given you. So we're going to be picking from 3 different decks. We're going to be doing this live today. It will be recorded, so I will have it time stamped if you're seeing this as a recording. Okay. So for today, the first deck choice, if you're going to be picking from deck A, B, or C. The first deck choice is Radiant Wise Spirit. Okay. That is deck A. So if you want choice A, you're going to say A. The second choice is the Wizard's Tarot. This is choice B. The third choice is the Archangel Power Tarot. This is choice C. So I want you to get in your mind whether you want A, B, or C. This is a general reading for all signs. This is a pick a card. We are asking Spirit today, what are your hidden talents and abilities? What does Spirit want you to know, that a reminder of the gifts that you've been given? Okay. So you guys ready? You excited? Okay, so we're going to start with Group A. You ready? Group A, if you picked the Radiant Wise Tarot, this is for Group A. This is your reading. I have a 7 of Wands. I have an Empress. And I have a Page of Wands. So Spirit, what do you want to share with Group A? What are their hidden talents and abilities? The first thing that Spirit wants to share with you is the amazing strength that you have. It came right through as soon as I turned over this card. It was the sense of never giving up. It's a hidden talent. Not everybody has that. A lot of people will throw in the when the going gets tough, they throw in the towel. Okay. So, but Group A, you are determined and you are focused and you are going to dig your heels in and you're never going to give up. Not in a bad way, because you're an Empress. So you do it in a kind and loving and motherly way. So somehow you're always able to get what you want. Okay. You are one of those people that are able to, what is the saying? You get more bees with honey kind of a feeling, that you are able to attract what you want into your life because of this loving energy that you have, the tone of your voice, the way that you say, you ask for things. It's not demanding. It is a gentle request. And somehow you get what you want, but it's very loving. So that's a gift. That is absolutely a gift, that God has given you this ability to communicate with others in a very loving, kind, gentle way as an Empress. And somehow that determination, that instinctual mother in you, whether you're a mother or not, or will be a mother someday, that instinctual nature, that I'm not going to give up because I have to keep going. It's always the, you can't be sick when you're a mother, right? You can't be sick in bed when you're a mother. So you have this incredible ability to get what you want, communicate what you want in this kind, loving, mothering way. And people respond to you. They want to help you. They want to be nurtured by you, so they'll do whatever it takes to keep you happy. Is how I feel. So that's a gift. Not everybody has that. There's some people that are cold and angry and miserable, and nobody wants to help them, but everybody wants to help you because you're so nurturing. You're also a page of wands. So one of your gifts is that you see the big picture. Okay. You don't get stuck on the little details. Okay. I love that about you. I love that you have this ability to kind of forecast almost what's going to happen next, where we're going to go. You're the planner in the family. You're the one who sets the, we're going to go on vacation and it's a year from now. And then you do the countdown to get there, what it's going to take, and the reservations and all of those. That's a skill. But more importantly, it's the sense of direction. It's the sense of, I see the big picture and I understand how it affects everyone is how it's coming into me. That you are, you're open to new ideas, you're open to growing, but at the same time, you're very caring and loving, and how does it affect everyone else? Okay. So I love that big picture planning feeling that I'm getting from you. That has been given to you. Not everybody, some people can't think beyond today. Some people can't think beyond, getting through the rest of today, let alone where am I going to be in a year from now? Where am I going to be in 5 years from now? So my group A, you are so determined. You are a goal setter. You may be an entrepreneur. You may be destined to own your own business, or if you own your own business now, this is just confirming that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, because you have that sense of determination and focus, and I'm going to do this, but at the same time, you're kind and loving and everyone wants to help you. So I think that my group A is a very, I think you all own a business. I got to tell you, my group A, you either own a business or you should start a business. Or you're a boss. I'll put you in that category. Okay. You're a boss. Let's see what they say next. You're a thinking man. One of the skills that Spirit has given my group A to is that you problem solve. You think things through. Okay, so that big picture planning, that goal setting, you're thinking logistics every step of the way to make it happen. So that is absolutely a gift. That is absolutely something that is a hidden talent that not everybody has. Okay, that you think logically. You may be saying, I don't think logically. Hang in there with me. It's going to resonate with you. You do think logically compared to the rest of the world. You probably are, an A-type personality. You picked group A. Maybe you're an A-type personality. You like things in its place. You like the logic behind it. You like getting things done. You're a planner. You're thinking about your future, and you're a thinker. I love that. You're a man holding a coin. You're determined to get your arms around your goals, whether they're financial, abundance, setting goals with some kind of achievement. You probably have, you probably did very well in school. You're probably, a very good student. And the reward is financial reward. Whether it's you and a partner, a husband, or whether it's you alone, independently. But you understand how to make money. I love that. That's a skill. And I think you're an entrepreneur. I really do. I think that you are a hard worker. And with that is this sense of, I'm not afraid of money. My group A is not afraid of money. That's a gift. My group A knows how to make money and is willing to work for it. And they're not afraid. They know the money's going to come if they work hard. You are 9 of Michaels. Let's see what this says. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus on your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So you are letting go. You're willing to let go. You know how to let go. Sometimes you get worried, but I don't feel like you're a worrier, my group A. Okay, so you're going to let go. I do feel that. I have a Justice. This is Archangel Raguel is helping you. Fight for justice and equality. There's the fighter in you. God has given you this inner drive, this inner strength. And it says, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. There's my don't give up. You never give up. You're not giving in. You're going to fight for your kids. You're going to go to court and fight for your kids. You're going to fight for if somebody ever hurts you. You're not going to let that person continue to hurt you. You're going to protect yourself. You're going to get help. You're going to get restraining orders, or, something crazy like that was going on in your life. Okay. You're not going to let anybody take advantage of you. Wow. My group A, you're really strong. You're really good at decisions. Amazing. I have to tell you, I pick these cards so randomly. It's almost a miracle how they all fall into place sometimes. This is from Archangel Jophiel, and it says, release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So if there is anything holding you back from this gift that God has given you, release it. They're giving you the strength. They're saying nothing can hold you back. Nothing can hold you back. The detox did jump out at me. So if any of you are struggling with medications, medicating yourself, too much alcohol, too much food, release that unnecessary burden, so that God can use the gifts that he's given you, so that he can get you to hit those goals, so that he can get you to earn that income or bring that abundance into your life that you want. I love these little cards. They're little doors from all over the world. And I always say, open that door, walk through that door. Three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. We have some kind of news coming. We're going to open that door and we have something new coming. We have some kind of good news coming. I did just hear that God is giving you the skills. God is giving you the skills to walk through the door. So he has either trained you, he is either given you a new opportunity, he is giving you a new start, a fresh start. I have the 5 of Pentacles. There's my strength again. You have had a blizzard in your life. You have had things happen to you that shouldn't have happened. They were painful, they were hurtful, they were scary. But you walked through that desert, that blizzard, and you walked with grace. And because he has given you this talent of being able to think logically and think about your future and plan ahead and troubleshoot and these skills so that you have either a good job or an education. So you have been able to get yourself out of any storm that comes your way. That is your gift. Not everybody can get themselves out of situations. You have to know that. But you have done that. You have dug yourself out. You're the Five of Cups. You may not feel like you have everything yet, but your cups are being filled and you're asking for them. You see them. You see them with my page, and you're this emperor. You're the empress, and the empress knows how to, ask for what she wants, and it kind of comes to her. It's like everybody kind of flocks to the empress. Very mothering and nurturing. It's like going to visit your grandmother on Christmas Day, and everybody runs into the house and just wants to be with the grandmother. So they're sharing with me that your cups will be filled. You may not have everything that you want. That's okay. They've given you all these skills and talents and abilities. They've given you blessings, the sense of you do feel blessed. You're not taking for granted what happened to you in the past and that you're in a better place today. You actually say it out loud. You're very gracious for the gifts that have been given to you. And you actually say, I'm really blessed. I'm really blessed to be here. I'm really blessed that my family's okay. I'm really blessed that I have a beautiful home, that I'm moving in. Who in this room's moving into a new home? And I have little messages from this little woodland creature, these little woodland creatures in the whispering woods. And when I look at this card, most of you know that my soul's name is Fawn, Fawn. I named my soul so that I can talk to my soul. And this little card has a little fawn in it. So I'm kind of drawn to these cards. So this card shares with me, it says woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. You are that. You are nurturing. You are loving. That is a gift. You're full of life because you're so determined and you're so focused and you're so goal orientated. You have this big picture feeling of where you want to go, and you're not going to ever give up. Your business is going to be successful because you're not going to give up. You're going to learn. You're going to do whatever it takes. You're going to be successful in any career that you set your mind to because you're full of life. And this little one says, wish. Make a wish with a dandelion in the wind. Remember doing that as a kid? Make a wish with a dandelion. Blow, right? Poof. Make a wish. Because your wishes are coming true. Spirit has given you all this strength and all these skills and all this knowledge and this logical thinking and this ability to think big. Those are all skills. Not everybody thinks that way. Your gift is being revealed. Look at this beautiful fairy. Isn't she gorgeous? And she's talking to this little baby fairy. And it looks like she's guiding. She's giving advice. Like, where can I help you? What do you need from me? So this sense of giving, this sense of being there to help others also is coming around. You have so much going on, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. You have been given so many, just this inner. Let's focus on the big picture of this reading as a kind of summary. You have both. You have strength and you have calm grace. You're a fighter and you're kind and loving. You are not going to let somebody, where's my justice card? You are not going to, here's my justice card. You're not going to let somebody walk all over you. You're going to fight for what you stand for. You're not going to let somebody take something away from you that's not theirs. So tap into that hidden talent, Group A. Tap into this inner strength. Tap into this logical thinking. Tap into this sense of, I can see the big picture. And use that. Use it to get to your goals. If your goal is financial or abundance or a sense of security or however you want to tap into it. But Spirit's sharing with me that you are very strong, very determined. Nothing is getting by you, my Group A. And at the same time, you're very nurturing and loving. So you have the best of both worlds. You're really a superstar. You're a superstar. You're probably an A-type personality. You probably are an entrepreneur or own a business or have ambitions of owning a business. You probably have been hurt in the past pretty bad, and nobody's going to ever hurt you again. And I'm going to end with this because I just think it summarizes it. You're going to walk through that door. You're going to walk through that door because you're not afraid of it. There's nothing holding you back. So my Group A is really strong. My Group A is really strong. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance and your messages. This is for my Group B. If you picked Group B, please come forward. You are the Wizard Tarot today. So Group B, we're going to ask, what are your hidden talents and abilities? What does Spirit want to tell you about how amazing you are? What's important to remember about yourself that maybe you're forgetting? Sometimes we don't think of ourselves that way, right? We don't give ourselves credit. So let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with you. You are a 3 of Pentacles. I have a Death card. And you are a Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. So let's start with the 3 of Pentacles. That jumped out at me. My 3 of Pentacles is my worker. This is my worker. Not only is he a worker, but people are looking to him. They're looking up at him and they're kind of asking him for advice. And I always see him as, he's up on his carpenter bench. He's up high, he may be actually repairing something or installing something. I kind of feel like he's installing, stained glass windows in a cathedral somewhere. And people admire his workmanship. So that's telling me right out of the gate that God has given you some kind of talent that is either that you see things differently than other people. You can work with your hands. that you are creative, that you prefer working with your hands, actually, than sitting at a desk, or that you're a they're saying you're a creator, some kind of creator. You either are making things, want to make things, see things in your head that other people don't see. You could be somebody that writes a book. You could be somebody that has a beautiful craft business, an interior designer. It's something that you can, you're an amazing cake decorator, something that you work with your hands. You see the talent. You can be a hairdresser. You are able to see it in your mind's eye and then turn it into reality. I'm going to tell you right now, there's only a handful of people in this world that can do that. In my group B, you have that ability. You have that talent, whether you're using it or not, that tapping into that creativity. You have that talent. So they want you to probably start using it. I do have a death card. So that tells me that we have to put some, I'm going to say, fears behind in order for me to pursue this talent that they want me to be using. Feel like I have to let go. I have to let go. It's not a death in the respect of that somebody has passed. This is a part of you that you need to release, is how I feel. A part of you that doesn't believe that you could do it. A part of you that doesn't, would say to yourself, you know what? My home is beautifully decorated. Everybody admires my home, and everybody has told me for 100 years that I should be a decorator. But there's that little part of you that says, I can't do that because I don't have a 4-year degree, or, people wouldn't hire me. So it's that kind of feeling that everybody has told you over the years that this is what you're amazing at. But for some reason, you haven't stepped forward to try to do it. So they're saying, let's put those thoughts to rest. That's what my death card says to me. It says it means we're putting it to an end. And it can be just thoughts. It doesn't have to be that somebody passed. It's a behavior. It's a feeling. It's an emotion inside of you that no longer should be there. We're going to put it to end. And then my page is sharing with me that if we tap into this hidden talent, if we start to use this, let's just say we're really creative and we make incredible wreaths. Everybody loves your wreaths. You're an amazing wreath maker. They start buying your wreaths. They say, you know what, maybe you should have a shop on Etsy. Maybe you should do craft fairs. Your work is beautiful. You make jewelry. Your work is beautiful. You're talented. So my page sees it. My page is holding that pentacle and says, you know what? If I do these things, the abundance will come to me. I'm going to start this journey. I'm willing to start this journey. I think I'd be really good at it. So my group B, you have some kind of hidden talent that you're not tapping into, or you may actually know that you're talented and they're trying to push you to the next level. They're actually saying, do something with it. Do something with it. We've given you this gift. We gave it to you and not someone else. I have a Archangel Metatron with you today, and he has an intuitive eye, so he can see things. He's very intuitive. So this is probably resonating with a lot of you in Group B. This is probably really gut feeling, saying, I can't believe what she's saying, because I've been wanting to do something with my artwork my whole life. I've been wanting to make candles for a living. Everybody loves my candles. a contract. A contract with a blindfold. How that came into me is you may be afraid of starting something new because it may be over your head legally. Like you may be afraid that, I have to register as a LLC or a corporation, or it's all kinds of paperwork to do something like that. And they're saying, take the blindfold off. Take the blindfold off. The contract is between spirit and you. The contract is that we are going to serve you. We are going to help you and guide you. So I don't want the fear to be there. I don't want there to be a fear of, I don't know, that you're afraid to get sued. Literally justice. They're going to guide you. They're going to guide you. If it's the right business and it's using your talent, they're going to say, we're not going to get you in trouble. We're going to put people in front of you that will help answer those questions. We're not going to get you in trouble. 8 of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation that you're not seeing things clearly. You can be free. Is using this gift that God has given you, this talent, if you could do it full time, if you could do it all the time, is that something that would make you happy? Is that something that would make you free? So it's a sense of, how do I walk through that gate? How do I walk through that gate? You can see she's looking up at the sky and she's kind of like, I'm free. I'm out of here. Maybe some of you want to quit your job, work for yourself and make candles at home. I just want to run my craft business. I just want to paint. The Wheel, Archangel Jeremiel, new beginnings. End of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness, a change in direction. A change that offers happiness. How many of you are doing a job that you're not happy in? How many of you are wishing that you could do your passion full time and support yourself? And is there a way? I believe there is a way, because I believe that God would not have given you this talent and this gift if he couldn't help you get to the point where you could support yourself with it. Also, an epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be the light to others. Answers that come through meditation. So the answers are going to come. What is this talent that she's talking about? Do you like to write music? Are you a writer? Do you want to go back to school and become a hairdresser? Do you want to, anything that would be using hands is how it came into me, that you're using your hands. You can see it in your mind's eye. You can tap into your creativity and then incorporate that into the work. And only you see it that way. No one else is going to see it the way that you see it. No one else is you. It's your gift. Here's another gateway. Pretty cool. I have a lot of steps that I have to go through to get through that door. That's how that just came in. I got to climb a lot of steps. Yes, maybe you have to go back to school. Maybe you have to learn some new skills. Maybe you have to take a risk. But it says birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. A new life is unfolding. They're trying to push you. They really are. They're trying to push you to tap into that creativity. I have the Four of Cups. Whatever you're doing right now is boring. There's something missing. He's kind of daunted, sitting there at his desk, like, where do I start? I have so much to do, and I don't even want to do any of this. I'd rather be playing with my animals, taking my dog for a walk. Anything but this. So it is that your cups are filled. They are filled, but they're not, I don't know, you're bored. You're missing that passion. You're missing that excitement. You're missing that, came into me as what's next. Like you're really, when you wake up in the morning, your feet hit the floor when you're excited about what you're doing. And you're just kind of like, I can't wait to start my day. I don't even know what's going to happen right now. And I can't wait to see how the day's going to unfold. So if you don't have that feeling, then we need to move you in the direction of doing something that will get you there. Because you are a queen. You're a queen of cups, and you are filled with passion and emotion, and you want to have your heart and soul into this. My group B is very you're not as interested in material things. All right. You're more interested in either making things beautiful, making things, period. And that makes you happy. That brings you joy. If it brings you income in addition to that, that's a bonus. But it emotionally fulfills you. It emotionally brings you comfort in some way. Whatever this talent, this gift that you have either started to dabble in or you've been learning for many, many years. And that's what fulfills you as a queen emotionally. We each have our own private kind of passions. I love tarot cards. I love studying tarot cards. I mean, I went to art school. I'm very creative. I designed for 25 years, but today, my passion is I study tarot card decks. It's just what makes me happy. So what makes you happy? You are very grateful. That queen with the overflowing emotion, you really are very grateful. You're very grateful for that you have talent. People tell you that you have talent. People tell you that, your work is amazing, or you should do something with this, or, geez, I wish that you would start a business doing this. And you're very grateful for that. And people, you make something and people compliment you. You're very humble. And my little woodland creatures, let's see what they say for you. Oh, joy. That's my word of the year. Spread seeds of joy like a wild flower, and no doubt you will reveal You will revel in the result. Joy. What brings you joy? I feel like my group B is really seeking joy. They just want to be happy. They don't need a big life. They don't need a big, you don't need a big materialistic life. Having your sewing room, having a sewing room, taking a shed and turning it into your space for gardening, that would make you happy. If somebody paid you to do their gardens, that would make you even happier. Adventure, live wild and free. There's that sense of free again, that free walking through the doors. Remember going through the gates, being free. I just want to feel free. I feel trapped. I feel, if you're in a 9-to-5 job, my group B, everything about me is telling me that you don't want to be in a 9-to-5 job, that you want to be over here in this world. And it's some kind of, dream. But they're sharing with me that they want you to believe. They believe that you're going to get there. That's what they want for you. That they gave you that talent, that gift, that creativity, because they want you to use it. They want you to use it full time. They want you to use it to be emotionally fulfilled as my queen. They want you to be emotionally fulfilled. It brings you great joy to do these things. And everyone else around you kind of applauds it and says, wow, you're amazing. You're amazing. So I want you to do a couple of things. I want you to take off the blindfold of what you're afraid of, if it's logistics of, starting something. Maybe you want to write a book, but you don't know how to write a book, but you think you could. Take the blindfold off and learn how to write a book. There's plenty of resources out there that would teach you how to write a book. So if you have a book in you, figure it out. Release the fear. Release this fear of, that would be nice in a dream world. I would love to do that full time in a dream world. They're trying to get you there. They gave you a birth. It's like this new beginning birth card, right? And then they gave you certainly the believe. Look how pretty this fairy is. Isn't she gorgeous? Believe that you can be and do whatever you set your mind to. You have this inner passion, this inner, I don't know, maybe they just said, what's that saying that you go to the beat of your own drummer? I'm not really good at those sayings. I always screw them up, but you may be a little different. People may say, yeah, she does her own thing. You design your own clothes, you design your own jewelry, you make great pillows, like your house is amazingly decorated. And you want to know, how do I do more with this? Because it is a gift. It's a gift that Spirit gave you. It's in you. Not everybody thinks like that. Not everybody can create something in their mind like that. So they want you to tap into that ability. They want you to tap into that talent. And they know that if you do, it fulfills you and it brings you joy. And of course, I always love any time that they use my word of the year. So I'm going to leave with that. They want you to spread seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the result. So wildflowers just kind of grow wherever they're meant to grow, right? That's how that just came in. And there's kind of no rhyme or reason where they're going to land. So you may not know where you're going to land. They're just sharing with you that you're talented and they want you to use your talent. So if you forgot how talented you are, this reading was for you, just to remind you of how talented you are and that they've given you this ability to work with your hands, and they want you to continue to do that because it brings you great joy. So I love creative people. They're my favorite kind of people. They bring us everything in life. They brought us all these tarot decks. Tarot deck design. Oh my God, a whole world out there in tarot deck design. Crazy. Okay, so that was my group B. Thank you, Spirit, for sharing that message for us for group B. Group C is, if you picked group C, this is the Archangel Power Tarot. So this is for my group C. So we've had group A and group B already. We've had beautiful messages, totally different readings. I love that Spirit has is giving me, none of us in this room are the same. And hopefully you picked a deck because the message was meant for you. So this is for my group C. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know, what your hidden talents and abilities are. I have the 7 of Cups. I have the Fool. And I have the 7 of Swords. Let's start with that. I'm going to start with the Fool. My Fool always shares with me that he is ready for a journey. He is ready to start something new. He's so excited about it that he's kind of skipping along and he's not watching where he's going, and he's ready to fall off that cliff if he's not careful. He's willing to do it with just a little bag. All of his belongings, everything he owns is in this one little bag. He's willing to take a risk. He's willing to start over. Is how it's coming into me. There's somebody or something in his past that sneaky, creepy, deception that I needed to get away from. And Spirit wants you to know that you're not there today. So we're going to put that to the side. Spirit wants you to start over and wants you to have these hopes and dreams that my cups can be all filled. That you have the ability to make it happen is how they just said it. That you don't have to rely on anyone or any other relationship to make it happen. That you have the ability. We've given you the ability, they just said. I do feel like it's this starting over feeling. Not just, it may be something that you have already started over and you're still in transition, but I do feel like they have either started Group C over because you wanted a better future. You were determined to have a better future. And they're continuing you on this journey. So let's see what this journey is. Let's see what your talent is. They're giving you Archangel Michael for support. So we're going to put him to the side because he is going, and Archangel Ariel. So you have two very strong angels. They have your back, they just said. They have your back on this new journey. Seven of Michaels. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Working alone may not be the best answer. You may not be driven by work. I think they're trying to share with me that you're driven by something else. So let's just see where this is going. I have a pretty good idea where this is going. I just want to see where the cards say. I have the Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. The battle is over. The battle is over. They have rescued you. They've rescued you. They've started you on some kind of new journey. It's literally coming into me as they have brought the light into you. So my group C, you may be I don't want to use like born again Christian, but it's that same kind of feeling that either you've just recently tapped into your spiritual growth, you are having some kind of an awakening. My whole body's tingling, so that tells me Spirit's saying yes. My group C, you may be very empathic or heightened vibration, where you may have some psychic episodes where you're seeing things, where you're hearing things, knowing when somebody's going to call and they didn't call, or they were right before they call. They're calling and then they call you. This heightened awareness of feelings, this heightened awareness of energy around you. It just came into me as your universe is opening up. My group C is having some kind of an awakening, or people who are hearing this message now in group C, you are absolutely having some kind of spiritual awakening. My body is tingling. My body is, I am 100% accurate when I have that tingling energy through my body. So there's somebody listening to this that needs to hear this. They're giving you strength. They have a strength card. They're giving you strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. I will tell you that some of you maybe have had some kind of recovery. You have either given up something, walked away from something, and you've had some self-doubt over that or those decisions. And they're trying to give you the strength, saying you made the right decision. You're in a better place. You wouldn't be where you are today if you hadn't made that choice. So they want you to stop second guessing that decision, and they want you to continue to move on the spiritual path that they are placing you on. And here's my door. Here's my door. And it says, distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. I'm going to read it again. The distance calls your heart to roam free, and as you dare to dream it, so must it be. Beautiful. Just the sense of being free, just the sense of dreaming bigger, knowing life bigger than where I am right now at this moment in time, connecting to something bigger. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. My knights are always, strong and financially secure. He's charging ahead. So it's telling me that you're okay financially. So I don't want you to worry about finances. Okay. I do have these clocks in the background. If we look in this particular card on the tree, I have these clocks. And it's coming into me now as it's time. It's time. It's your time. It's your time for this change. It's your time to come forward, they just said. Oh, my whole body's tingling. Who in this room is psychic? I want to know. It's your time to come forward, they just said. They're asking you to do the work. They're asking you to do the work. Either a light worker or a healer of some kind. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is always filled with celebration. But in this case, it's surround yourself with people who support these thoughts. Surround yourself with, I hang out with other gifted people because who the hell would understand what's going through my mind? I don't talk to my husband about this world. Hang out with other people who support how you are thinking and, more importantly, how you are feeling right now. What your thoughts are, what your energy is, what this all means. Why are you feeling these things? They're saying surround yourself with people who know more than you do. Surround yourself with people who have been through this path ahead of you and whose job it is to turn around behind them and pull people forward. There are miracles happening in your life right now. The energy in the universe is trying to talk to you. It may be coming through in any kind of modality. It may be when you put your hands on someone as a massage therapist or a Reiki, you feel the energy. It may be when you are reading tarot cards or oracle cards that you see things and feel things that you didn't usually see. Are spirits coming to you? Are spirits talking to you? Do you feel the love and energy? Are you trying to connect? How do you connect? Let's see what my little woodland card says. It says kindness. Take respect by the pond and be kind to yourself and others. Okay. Take respite by the pond and be kind to yourself and others. Kindness. All right. So that's easy to do. Learn. Take lessons from the owls. Deeply observe the night, and you'll become a little wiser in the day. Yeah, something they're teaching you. They are they're trying to teach you. They're trying to get you to learn. They took that sneaky person out of your life. They asked you to recover. They asked you to give things away. They asked you to let something go. You removed it from yourself. You are a better person today because of it. And now what's happening is the light is coming into you, and you are on a new journey. You are on a new journey. You are on a new spiritual path. And your head is held high, but you're afraid to fall. And they're saying you're not going to fall because you're going to surround yourself with people who have come before you. You're going to learn from others. You're not alone. You're going to seek guides. I refer to myself as a spiritual guide. It's not how I signed up my education. I have an MBA in finance. But at the end of the day, I'm a spiritual guide, and I guide others to the light. So seek guidance, because the miracle is happening. The miracle is happening, whether you know it or not, my group C. You may be very empathic. You may be very empathic. I used to have a 10 or 12 question. I'll have to look for it. If I find it, I'll share it with you. And it was, am I an empath? But basically, you feel things. If somebody's crying, you cry. If somebody's upset, you're upset. If somebody has a high anxiety, you're climbing out of your skin. You feel what they feel. So some of you that I'm talking to have very high energy. You're very connected. You're very connected to other people's energy, good and bad. Not everybody can feel other people's energy. I'm going to tell you right now. So that is a gift. That is your gift. Being able to connect to somebody else's energy immediately. You are the person, group C, that when you meet somebody, you either like them or you don't. You get their vibe. You know their vibe. They want you to learn. They want you to learn. What are you talking about, Kathy? What are you talking about? What is this world that you're talking about? I feel like my toe is in the water. I don't know where to start. They are lighting the way. Look at this beautiful fairy with her little lantern. Isn't she special? And she's up on a rock balancing on her tippy toes. I love it. Isn't she gorgeous? They are going to light the way. They are going to light the way. They're going to put people in front of you that are going to share their gift, and they are going to share with you what is going on with you at whatever level you are energy-wise. But I have no doubt in my mind, group C, you are being asked to be some kind of, I'm going to put a blanket umbrella over it. You are being asked to tap into some kind of light work, light worker, grow spiritually, tap into Archangel Michael and Archangel Ariel for guidance. Know that you're going to be taken care of financially. I have to tell you, these 3 clocks today, the reason why I use tarot cards is anybody can memorize the meaning of a card, but that's not how they're used. Gifted people use them as a tool to receive messages. So when I looked at this card, of course I know the meaning behind this card 10 times over. I have 45 books on tarot, studying tarot. But what jumped out at me, and maybe another day it would never have jumped out, were those clocks and Spirit sharing with me to Group C that it's time. It's time for you to do something about this. It's time for you to step to the plate. It's time for you to start to learn. It's time for you to surround yourself. This was a beautiful message too. Surround yourself with other male or female, in this case, women, that have traveled the path before you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. That have traveled the path before you, and they can share their knowledge. So whatever this energy is, Group C, that you have, I think you have an obligation to yourself to learn more about it and to take it as far as you want to take it. As far as you want to take it. Because I'm going to wrap up with, it's an incredible journey. It is an incredible, incredible journey to be in the world of being a light worker. So somebody in this room, because my body was tingling today, somebody receiving this message right now, this was spot on for them. So I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm doing my job. So I hope everybody enjoyed their pick a cards. I'm going to take a moment and go through the decks that I used today, and I will timestamp each of the A, B, and C readings. They will be recorded on my YouTube channel, and I will timestamp the deck that I used also in the description. Okay, so the decks that I used today were the Archangel Tarot, the Archangel Power Tarot. They look like this on the back. And they were the beautiful messages from our archangels. I used the Wizard's Tarot deck. And they are these beautiful tarot decks, beautifully illustrated, very dynamic. And I use the this is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. It's the back. And it is a Rider-Waite deck. Then I use the energy oracle cards. That's the back. And then these are the cards. I used Messages from Mermaids. Messages from Mermaids Oracle. Those are the mermaid cards. I used the Fairy Wisdom Oracle, which is a new deck for me. This is the back of the deck. Very pretty. And then these beautiful fairies. Gorgeous. I use the Whispering Woods Oracle. These little beautiful, our little fawn in the woods. You can see him sleeping with this little squirrel. And they had, there's my joy, my word of the year. I have to pick a new word of the year. You guys have to start thinking about your word of the year. And then I also use the Divine Doors today, Oracle deck, the little mini deck, which had these beautiful little messages, birth and third eye raven in one of the decks, in one of the readings. So those are the decks that I used today. They will be linked below if you would like to look any of those up at another time. I want to thank everybody for joining me in today's Pick a Card. I hope that you enjoyed your messages about what your hidden talents are and your abilities, and take Spirit's guidance to heart today to remind you how amazing you are, and that the gifts that you have been given truly are a gift. And we really need to use them. So I hope you enjoyed your reading today, and thank you all for joining us. Please hit the subscribe button if you're in YouTube. Ring the bell so you can see my live videos anytime, or anything that I upload. And my Facebook friends, thank you always for jumping on live and being with me today. We'll see you all soon.